Liverpool fans, something strange is happening at Anfield. Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, the man who's terrorized defenses for years, is now being called a little problem for Liverpool. It sounds crazy, right? But is Salah really to blame for the recent stumbles? Or is the system around him starting to break down? Let's get into it, with stats, tactics, and some real insight you won't find anywhere else. So, what's the big issue? Former Liverpool midfielder Danny Murphy recently pointed out that Salah's lack of defensive work is starting to hurt the team, especially against the top clubs, and when you look at the recent games, he's got a point. Liverpool's right side has been a highway for opposition attacks. A recent BBC analysis showed that in the game against Chelsea, a whopping 39% of their attacks came right down Liverpool's right flank, which is exactly where Salah operates. Think about it, whether it's the young Connor Bradley, the energetic Jeremy Frimpong, or even Dominic Szoboszlai trying to fill in defensively, they've often been left facing dangerous 2-on-1 situations. It's an overload they just can't handle alone. And yet, if you're wondering how Chelsea grabbed that late winner at Stamford Bridge, it was created from that exact same space. The warning signs are flashing red. Now, here's where things get really interesting. It's very possible that the new gaffer, Arne Slot, is actually telling Salah not to track back. Why on earth would he do that? It's all about the trade-off. Salah's deadliest weapon isn't his tackling. It's his explosive pace and clinical finishing on the counterattack. By keeping him high up the pitch, he stays fresh and ready to pounce the second Liverpool win the ball back. It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy. As Murphy himself put it, Slot is giving Salah the freedom not to do defensive work, which is fine if others cover him. But that's the key part. The cover just hasn't been there. The system designed to protect that flank is currently failing, leaving Salah looking exposed. Let's dive deeper into the tactics. When Liverpool face elite teams who are quick on the break, the midfield is struggling to shift across fast enough to cover that space left by Salah. If a player like Ryan Gravenberch or Alexis Mac Allister tries to drift wide to help out the right back, it creates a huge, gaping hole right in the center of the pitch. And what do top teams do? When they see a gap in the middle, they slice right through it. This is a massive change from the Liverpool we know. Under Klopp, they dominated possession and pressed relentlessly, winning the league by suffocating teams. But right now, they've lost the control in crucial moments. The proof is in the results. 3 straight defeats across the Premier League and Champions League. That's something you almost never see from this Liverpool side. Okay, let's talk numbers, because they don't lie. Salah himself might not be scoring as freely as we're used to, but his attacking output is still incredibly dangerous. He's creating chances, getting into good positions. He's just not converting them at his usual superhuman rate. But here's the thing about football psychology. When a star forward isn't scoring goals, that's when fans and pundits start noticing all the other things he doesn't do, like tracking back. When the goals are flowing, nobody cares about his defensive work rate. But the moment they dry up, the criticism floods in. It's a classic, predictable cycle for any world-class attacker. The spotlight shines brighter on their flaws when the magic isn't happening in front of goal. But before anyone hits the panic button, Murphy insists this isn't time to sound the alarms. Let's get some perspective here. Liverpool are still only 1 point behind Arsenal in the Premier League table. We're talking about fine margins. Plus, we have to remember that key players like Mac Allister, Isak, and the new signing Ekitike all miss a significant part of preseason. Their match fitness is still catching up, and that affects the whole team's rhythm. And most importantly, Arne Slot's system, which is more focused on possession and control than Klopp's frantic, heavy metal football, is going to take time to implement. Building that chemistry and understanding doesn't happen overnight. Once the players are fully fit and in tune with the new philosophy, Liverpool could easily flip this narrative and go on a winning streak. So, to answer the big question, is Mo Salah really a problem? Or is he just the most visible symptom of a team in transition? A system still finding its balance under a new manager? I think it's the latter. What's absolutely certain is this: Liverpool's success, now and in the future, still depends heavily on Salah's magic. The challenge for Slot is figuring out how to unleash that magic while protecting the team behind him, because when Salah shines, Liverpool win. It's really that simple. If you enjoyed this tactical breakdown, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more deep dives and match insights, right here on Football Daily Spotlight. I want to know what you think. Who's really to blame for Liverpool's defensive struggles? Is it Salah or is it Slot's system? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.